after knight c3, there's also another major alternative, knight f6. So knight f6, the classical variation. So e5 is the Steinitz variation, named after William Steinitz, the first world champion. So immediately threatening that knight. Also, there's instead of that e5, bishop g5 is another interesting variation. And here, black can consider taking on e4, and either knight d7 here or bishop e7, or even after bishop e7, even I've played this myself, g takes f6. This is quite dynamic. So you get this semi-open g file pressure, and maybe, you know, play b6, bishop b7 later to try and do something with this bishop. So there's lots of variations here in this classical line. But, you know, black's mainly, you know, trying to invite the closing of the centre. So unlike c5, which is often about dissolving the centre or allowing this isolated queen pawn, you know, black's inviting this closing of the centre to be able to bite back on white's pawn chain, especially the d4 square. So the classical is a really different personality. There's also, let's have a quick look at this pin variation. Another important named variation is bishop b4, so the MacCutcheon Variation, ignoring the threat of e5, because black has h6, and then if bishop d2, bishop takes c3, bc, knight e4 maybe. Let's look at another variation. So knight f6, e5, Steinitz variation, knight fd7. So f4 is the most common move here. Knight ce2 is also interesting. So this is the Shirov-Anand variation. So white's ready to support that pawn chain, you know, with c3 later. So that's quite annoying. And then later play f4. So that. I've had a very close game at Southend recently, which I haven't yet YouTubed. I may show that. So anyway, in this video I just wanted to reinforce some of the names and some of the strategies relating to the pawn chains in the French defence. I hope this was quite instructive, and please leave any comments on YouTube. Thanks very much.